watch Mango Zane and then LSD Fiction and then Kador and Bobby Big Balls. We kind of see which one of those does it best, you know?
It should be pretty interesting.
Man, look at the texture on that Pokemon Stadium floor. I don't know if you're watching on the stream.
Yeah, I see.
Hyper textured.
Oh, I see.
So,
all right, it looks like we've
warmed up,
got
ready
it.
to go.
Yeah, and it looks like we can actually connect the normal way now.
Yep.
All right, looks like we're going to jump into it. Start on battlefield. We see Fiction get to center stage right away, but right away Kadoran punishes him for being there.
LSD, but yes, he immediately jumps in there with an air. Yep.
Ooh, he finds the jabs. That was a really interesting choice, but LSD gets out of there.
Oh,
Gets
perfect double jump up air. That conversion is actually not easy when you get to the top platform tech chase. You had to double jump up air at the perfect height to get the tipper and land on the top platform to set up for the tipper forward smash. So really clean combo from LSD right now, and that's gotta make you think that Fiction's gonna have to play really efficient to keep up with that punish game.
Ooh, and he misses the waveland onto the side platform, and that's gonna cost him again.
Yep.
LSD opening up with another big punish. Oh, the up tilt just barely doesn't catch him.
Ooh, really good weight right there. He just floats just long enough. But you can see that by waiting, Fiction forced him to not get that same tipper up air that lands on the top platform. So he had to settle for kind of a less flashy punish that didn't end as good. That allows Fiction to kind of come back. And he finds a down air shine right from the top platform. So
yeah, and so we're already seeing that top platform coming into play quite a bit here.
Yep.
Ooh, I love that up tilt to keep Marth from coming down. He was looking for like a shield drop fair or something. Yep. But he's able to get the reversal and gets the combo out for a kill off the spike down smash.
Yep. Down air. Looks like he got like an accidental shine land there on the platform, and that's kind of like put Falco in an awkward position. And Marth's just super ready to capitalize. A couple forward smashes. Oof. Man, definitely kind of seems like Fiction's actually playing pretty well, kind of maintaining good positions, but this is one matchup where you can get hard out punished, right? So if this is one thing that we've kind of mentioned, that if Fiction's Falco has a weakness, it's kind of the unrefined punish game, and Marth is a player, or not only a character that has a good punish game, but LSD in particular has a nasty punish game. So he's kind of openings per kill right now has got to be way in favor of LSD.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the other things I'll mention is that, you know, we've been talking about how when Fiction does give up a combo, he puts himself in a really good position. And I feel like Marth, like you talked about, is already fighting from a bad position usually. So he's not getting that same advantage that he might in other matchups.
Yeah, I think that there's very few players in the world that can make Marth feel like he's in a really bad spot with keeping the corner. And one of them doesn't play anymore. Shout out to PPMD. So.
Oh, jeez. Another
finds a down air
combo.
Up air. Yep. Takes him all the way to 130. And if he can maintain this level of control, he just closes out the stock. That was really clean.
That looked really, really strong. And again, it just feels like even though Fiction is holding that positional advantage, the Marth just doesn't feel as uncomfortable as some of his other opponents have.
Yeah, he also wasn't really able to keep him there for a long time. Sometimes it feels like Fiction keeps you in the corner for like a while, and then you just like ram your head against the wall as you try to get past him. LSD would like come out with an air and hit it, right? Or come out with a grab and hit it, and then suddenly you're getting comboed. So it's like you kind of got to get him in that good position and either find a hit or find a way to lock him down in there. And so I imagine Fiction's going to be thinking about that and kind of looking for some sort of adaptation one way or the other. But as of right now, it was kind of that, you know, age-old story of getting Marth in a corner and then getting hit from there. So
Right. He's losing those winning mix-ups, which, you know, it's just something that Marth's really good at. It is really tricky for you. Have to be super precise and have like good reads and stuff. So Fiction so far not able to utilize those small advantages that he's earning for himself, and he's gonna have to try to find a way to do that.
Yeah, we also saw good defense from LSD. There was a couple times where he actually just ran forward and forward smashed and missed. And Fiction's attempted punishes were getting SDI'd and crouch canceled, like it SDI down, and he wasn't able to find a good conversion. So part of the weakness of having a like unrefined punish game is that if you don't have the right combo opener, if you don't have the first move that's correct, then your neutral suffers as a result, because now you're not sure which move you're looking for in neutral. And even when your opponent whiffs a forward smash, you run in there with an air and get CC grabbed, and you're like, man, what more can I ask for than a whiffed forward smash, and that gets me reversaled, right? So you got to be real careful there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess the last thing I'll mention here is that, you know, even though Fiction, we've talked about how he's like willing to let a combo go a little earlier to maintain that positional advantage, he does usually get these really strong combos. And at least in that game, it felt like LSD had really good defense to try to push him off of a couple of those big
Yeah.
opportunities, right? Where like we saw the one that I'm thinking of here is he went to the top platform, he got the dare on the way down, and then he got the shine, but he actually just wasn't able to find that much more off of it based
Right,
off of
right.
LSD's defensive options. I think he like played to the ledge to the side platform or something that
Yep,
was pretty
exactly.
tricky.
Yeah, it's like the juggles are pretty good in this matchup, but they're much better when your opponent doesn't have a jump and stuff. So
Hmm.
if you end your combo by setting up a juggle, but your opponent still has all their resources, then on average you're not guaranteed to get a hit off of that. So,
Hmm.
but he finds a CC shine against the Nair this time. See how much he can get off of it. Just gets forwarded on the way down and gets
Hmm.
reversaled. So
Yeah, and this is something that we saw in the LSD versus Kadoran set, where LSD would get stuck above Kadoran and then find his way down with a reversal anyway.
yeah,
Sort of seems to be the same story here, and Marth might even be better than Falco at keeping a juggle going on Marth. So
yeah,
uh,
definitely.
tough for Fiction right now.
Yeah, I think that it's like it's easy to fall into the trap that Marth is really bad at coming down because a lot of Marth burn their resources immediately when you knock them up, and then it's a very easy juggle to juggle a Marth with no jump, no side B, right? But LSD is actually pretty good at mixing him whether he even uses those resources. Like right now, he still has a jump, right? So he was coming down here, and he did get hit out of a juggle, but because he saved his jump, it wasn't even that bad. So.
Oh, the other thing I'll mention,
finds a double
really
jump
nice
there.
reversal
Kills him
again.
outright.
Another thing I'll mention is I feel like Fiction is trying to cash in on the good positions really in an antsy fashion right now, in a lot of cases. Here we finally see him take his time a little bit more, and then he finds that opening with the short hop nair that just shield pokes, right? So I want to see a little bit more of that from Fiction as well.
Right. Yeah, it's hard as sets go on when things start going wrong to not default to sort of fanciness, right? Because it's like, ooh, okay, but we find a big combo here into an up tilt. More platform tech chases, finds an up smash.
That's a Fox thing.
Yeah. Maybe he just tried to up tilt, to be honest. But
Sure,
maybe he just tried to up smash, I'm not sure. So, and once again, not able to kind of continue the juggle, so the combo ends there. But he finds a strong back air. Is that enough? Not the best DI. Sets up the down air versus back air mix up. Just gets the back air. One more chance of recovering.
Oof.
Yeah,
He tried to find that back air right at the end to punish the not quite sweet spot, but it just LSD was just low enough to avoid it.
Yep.
Okay, we see here again Fiction. He's willing to wait and maintain his space and wait for the Marth to be approaching at him. So again, talking about how you want the Marth to be moving forward at you when you're playing against him. Good on Fiction to force that situation, but LSD finding ways to make it work anyway.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a big fan of making Marth move forward and kind of forcing him to play those mix-ups. And it also circumvents like down throw, down tilt mix-ups in the corner entirely, right? So I kind of like that. That's one way to kind of cash in on the corner position. Really nice conversion there, down throw. Sorry, down air up smash there. I think once again he probably tried to up tilt, unless he's just trying to innovate. I'm not sure. Both up smashes didn't really lead to much. Ooh, finds a down air, just outright closes the stock.
So one of the things I'm seeing from Fiction a lot right now is it seems like when he's able to get above the Marth and come down with a back air off to the side, that seems to be paying off quite nicely, which isn't like really a common approach for Falco, but you know, if it's working, maybe that's something you should be looking for.
Yeah, I still like the rising down airs to get him to the top platform. Oh, and that's probably going to be it there, as he doesn't have brutal punish game, kind of wins out once again. This was pretty even in the neutral. I think he definitely was better in the neutral this game compared to the last one. The difference maker still felt like it was a punish game where he was just closing out stocks so efficiently. I'd love to see the slippy openings per kill stats on both of those games, because it probably is mostly telling the tale there.
Yeah, and especially in that game, there's like one specific interaction that was that we called out a couple times where Fiction was closing out those combos with the up smash, and I wonder, you know, if he had gone for an up tilt or a different follow up there, could he have found a closeout in a game that close? You know, one different interaction might have been the difference.
Right.
Okay, again, he opens with that aerial to the top platform. Seems to be working out quite well for Fiction.
Yeah, kind of, but this time he actually did get reversaled out of it. Marth kind of
Mhm.
CC slide off of it. I'm not sure exactly how he found the counter hit, but he did find a forward air out of it. So he's right back to center stage. This is a good stage where Marth can't threaten the entire stage from the side platform, but oh, down airs, that's the risk, right? I tend to tell people not to down air until your opponent's at 35% so they can knock him down. And Fiction's been finding conversions even at the lower percents, but finally gets punished for it where Marth just instantly lands and grabs him. So got to be careful with those low percent down airs from above. Nice, the Arcadian ledge dash prevails once more.
Oh, and again, Fiction has LSD in a juggle position, but LSD finds the reversal anyway.
Yep. Oh, once again from the ledge. Kind of lets go of the ledge just a smidgen too soon, and Marth gets like an up air from the ledge to get the kill here. So now Fiction's going to shoot a couple lasers right from center stage, say, move forward into me. LSD takes his time and just takes half the stage right back.
Again, we see him coming down from the top platform with that back air, and that does seem to catch LSD's approaches quite a bit. But
yeah, Fiction likes to like hold on to center stage by going vertical, which I think is very good. It's like he stays on the ground until you move forward, and then he starts going vertical, and it makes him really hard to hit, and he's still kind of not cornering himself because he's just going up and down. So.
Yeah, the one challenge though is that when you're going for something less committal like that back air, it's just like not a very good conversion even if you hit it, right? Yeah. And so there you saw the soft back air, and then it just gets legitimately reversaled, and LSD gets a whole stock.
Yep. So it's definitely something like Falco has an insane punish game a lot of the times, but you got to hit the right opening moves. And Fiction's kind of playing in a way that's making it hard for him to find those big like combo starters, which I think is like what's kind of because he does have a good punish game when he gets those combo starters, but right now he's having trouble finding a shine opening on Marth, right, or something like that.
And there again, we see LSD. He gets caught above Falco. He has to burn his double jump.
Ooh, good edge guard.
Yeah, good reversal there by Fiction. Oh, founds the back air. Brings it back to the dead even.
Pretty good.
There we actually see a juggle from Fiction work out. He gets the up tilt on the way down.
Oh, finds a forward smash there. Oh, that's the second time he did this run off side B back on thing. Oh, he just closed the stock outright. Really low percent. I think he was like
it was like 40 or something.
Yeah, 40% after the down air, which means 28%. Like that's really low. That's
and it makes the down air not
thing you're gonna see to a Falco gimp.
Oh, he finds the spot dodge on that nair.
Yeah.
That was a wild choice.
Yeah, we also saw Marth like light shield unshield, so he probably tried to nair grab, but he accidentally got the light shield out. Oh, and he finds a forward smash here. This looks like it could be it. Not a completely free edge guard, but it's pretty close.
Yeah,
finds the double jump refresh to finagle his way around the up B hitbox.
All right, so Fiction able to close that one out pretty cleanly. Again, it felt like he was able to close out a couple more of those combos, right? That third stock, he got the F smash on the side platform. The fourth stock, he pushes him way off. So I think being able to get those closeouts that he's looking for that push Marth off stage, like you said, cover DI out gang.
Hell yeah.
That ends up really being the difference maker for Fiction in this game versus some of the previous ones.
Yeah, and especially at the end there, he found a couple of those conversions that were just like, oh, that's how you get into the platform tech chase combos, which Fiction definitely just has, right? Like when he was down airing him onto the platform, finding the shines or the up tilts into down air onto the platform, he was able to reaction tech chase pretty well. So, yep. But
yeah, and to be fair to
know that FD is looming in the distance.
Yeah, and to be fair to LSD on those last couple games, or that last game in particular, you know, he did get a gimp at 30% or something.
Right.
So that is a big difference maker.
Right. LSD getting his chain grab game on, finds another grab, another up air into a tipper.
Really good DI though.
Yep. Nice. Jumps out there, covers pretty much every angle. Oh, and he finds the CC forward smash. A little scary to go for. You could accidentally slide off forward air when you do that. And he trades with the down air. Okay, he makes it back.
Oh, he reads the... How do you read that?
It looked like he was... Yeah, it looked like he was a little too far away for that to be a viable mix-up. I think LSD wasn't reading it. I think he was just dashing back, you know? But yeah, it's possible that he just has done it one too many times now on Wake Up or something.
He finds the nair. Again, when the juggles work, it's a big deal. But he hasn't been able to find much off of him. He keeps getting reversaled.
Brutal. That reversal was especially brutal because forward air into grab kind of doesn't work if your opponent's holding down. So even the combo, like the opening combo was kind of avoidable. But then he immediately converted into the most brutal tipper off stage. So Full hop takes your time, fall into a laser, but that gives Fiction a grab, but only gets 7% for it, so he's down to just run that mix-up right back.
And again, Fiction, he gets the nair, he's forcing LSD to get hit while he's in the air, but he's just not getting anything off of it.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes this this stage can kind of nerf your combos against Marth, especially... Ooh, finds just the up throw down air. Closes out that stock too. But yeah, sometimes you can nerf Falco combos at low percents, especially 0 to 25-ish, because you don't have a platform to just land on with the down air. After that, you can kind of have like the fancy mango pillars and stuff that you can do, but sometimes it does make it harder to find the clean combos from really low percents.
Ooh, all right, you see LSD just holding his space.
Yep. Oh, and Fiction's kind of having trouble finding something to stick to him. Oh, CC down smash.
LSD's got so much of a lead here. He's fine with just tacking on damage. He doesn't really need to do all that much to close this out.
Yeah.
Putting Fiction in a really awkward
finds
spot.
a nair. The side B comes in right back to center stage, though. Definitely a pretty decent option of getting out of the corner there. I've seen Ginger utilize that as well.
Oh, and then he finds the grab, reading the roll away, tech away.
Finds a couple up airs into forward smash. Doesn't tip her, but he's still racked on a ton of damage. And this is one stage where Marthritis doesn't happen nearly as much because you always have conversions off of grab.
Oh!
Man, and 3 stocks to 1 looks almost insurmountable right now. He might close out this stock. All right, got a tall mountain to climb.
Yeah, this one's going to be tough.
Here.
He basically can't get touched here, or if he does get touched, he has to find a way out so that he can be at that awkward, like, 140%. Like you said, even that's not as strong on FD.
Ah! Oh, man, you just see LSD throwing out these moves, and he's just like, I just need one of these to clip you one time, right? And he's like, you gotta outplay me 26 times in a row right now, given how this match has been going. So, finds a tech chase. No, he misses the grab. Can Fiction close out the sets guard? It's tough. Grabs the ledge, finds a down tilt into a down air. Still pretty tricky edge guard. The forward air is still invincible. Oh, another side B.
Yeah, he's really committing to that as a way to get out of the corner. And LSD, he's only answered it back like one time.
Yeah, that's convinced me that I don't think LSD was reading it. I think LSD just kind of got lucky that he was too far away at the time, because it is kind of a tricky option to be ready for. But man, Fiction is climbing this mountain, right? He brings it all the way to last stock, and now at 150. Maybe a little trickier for Marth to find the conversions. If straight forward air might not convert to something now. But a grab is pretty tough to live from. Up there, up air, looking like Fox. Doesn't kill.
He does have a double jump. No,
and the forward tilt closes it out.
Yeah, wow. That's
damn.
Do it.
Good stuff to LSD, taking it 3-1, bringing him to grand finals now. I think that's the only game he's dropped all tournament. I know he 3-0'd Kadoran, and looking at the bracket, looks like he 3-0'd or 2-0'd to people before that too. So he's dropped exactly one game this whole tournament, looking very dominant.
Yep, and so that's going to do it for Fiction's winner side run. He's going to have to go down to losers finals to face the winner of Bobby Big Balls or Kadoran. That did look pretty tough for Fiction. It just felt like a lot of the ways that LSD approached the game sort of invalidated the way that Fiction wants to play Falco.
Yeah, I think that it's kind of a knowledge thing where he would get into the pretty favorable positions, but didn't know how to convert it into a hit. And as the set went on, he either like got more desperate for the hit or like less proactive and therefore less